You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for our Black and White Sports. Here we are again, talking about Colin Kaepernick in the NFL, coming back to the NFL, trying to make a comeback after he kneeled for the National Anthem, decided to take his eye off the prize and become a social justice activist as opposed to an NFL quarterback. Now, once again, I will remind you, I am a lifelong 49ers fan. I saw every snap this quarterback ever took. Now, it should be noted a few different things happened here. Number one, at the time he was playing, he was somewhere between a 25 and 32 NFL starting quarterback. That is bottom third of the league, okay? It's bottom third of the league. Without a doubt, Colin Kaepernick had a cannon, and he was ultra fast. But what he also had issues with was short to intermediate passing, bad footwork, inability to put touch on the ball and hit a running back running out in the flat. You know, your safety valve, inability to put large arc on the ball, throwing the deep ball. Had a cannon, could throw a 30-yard missile, but the touch wasn't there. And because of that, his completion percentage suffered, and he was out of the league. A lot of people said, well, he was blackballed. Well, no, I'm sure NFL owners thought this guy brings all of this drama with him, and he's not very good. So what's the point? All right, again, if he was Patrick Mahomes, if he was Lamar Jackson, if he was Tom Brady, if he was Aaron Rodgers, Colin Kaepernick would have never missed a solitary minute as a starting quarterback. He could have kneeled for 12 anthems, and we know that to be so. Don't believe me? Look at Deshaun Watson, okay? We all know the NFL will choose talent over everything, even regardless of blowback. Also, it should be noted, let's remember, he had a trade to the Denver Broncos from the 49ers. They offered him a $10 million deal. Kaepernick turned it down. And the Ravens were going to sign him. Nope, his activist girlfriend blew that. Well, we know he recently got a workout after 5 years with the Las Vegas Raiders. They're always going to be the Oakland Raiders to me, but with the Las Vegas Raiders, and everybody went nuts. Oh, my God, the media, Colin Kaepernick. And I don't think anybody truly believed the Raiders were serious. Okay, it had to do with an emergency list, put an emergency list together, and bring him in for a workout. Truth be told, they probably brought in about 15 other quarterbacks on the same day. All right, the Blake Bortles, the Ryan Malletts, the Landry Joneses, all those kind of guys. All right, yeah, the NFL gets desperate for quarterbacks, and that is a thing. Well, the other thing is, I just don't see this guy doing shit after being out of the league for 5 years, and FS1's, Fox Sports' Shannon Sharpe, well, he can be a woke idiot from time to time, but even a blind squirrel will find a nut. Occasionally, even Shannon Sharpe, who sometimes can't see past skin color, will actually get one right, even if it's by accident. Shannon Sharpe doesn't believe Colin Kaepernick can perform at a high level in the NFL anymore. Now, Derek Carr came out and said he would welcome Colin Kaepernick. I'm sure he would, because his job would forever be safe. I mean, there are literal idiots I'm seeing online that truly believe Colin Kaepernick could take a job away from Derek Carr. Have you ever watched a football game in this absolute, on this planet, at any time have you watched football if you truly believe Colin Kaepernick could unseat Derek Carr? You got to be kidding me. Colin Kaepernick will find it hard to pick up where he left off should an NFL team come calling, according to NFL Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe. Kaepernick has not been cited in the league since 2016 after taking a knee during the National Anthem in protest against racial injustice and police brutality. The free agent did have a workout with the Raiders and said to have impressed them, but so far no deal has come the 34-year-old's way. And Derek Carr said this, gives his thoughts on the Raiders hosting Colin Kaepernick for a workout. I loved my time with him. I think he's a great guy. He's been great to be around. Competing against him. Okay? Shannon Sharpe believes that even if Kaepernick does get a chance, it's going to be hard to play at a level required for the NFL simply because he has been out of the game for so long. Absolutely. Absolutely. This guy's not Michael Vick. He was never on that other stratosphere of talented like Michael Vick, because that's the one that everybody keeps bringing up because he went to prison. And not only that, they don't have Andy Reid either. And so for me, it's just hard. I mean, people, you need to understand, professional athletes normally do not get to sit around, do absolutely nothing in that profession, and just come back, pick back where they left off. Hell, even Michael Phelps, when he took that time off, he wasn't the same swimmer. He only took off 16 to 18 months. Absolutely correct, Shannon Sharpe. Quote, I imagine Michael Phelps taking off an entire Olympic calendar and Olympics and then coming back and saying, okay, yeah, I'm back in the pool. I'm going to pick up right back where I left off. It doesn't work like that. Even the most skilled physician, askew, and professional, Skip, there are limitations. The workout with the Raiders was a step in the right direction, as many have pointed out. Las Vegas simply offered him the chance to work out. They didn't guarantee him a spot. After years of nothing from all 32 NFL quarterbacks, the Raiders have at least shown interest in the 34-year-old. Perhaps that will be a flow-on effect, and another team will invite him to a workout. I would not count on it. I would not count on it. However, as Sharpe stated, after being out of the game so long, it will take time for the 34-year-old to get up to speed, and teams simply might not want to wait. Yeah, I mean, there's how many quarterbacks out there right now that have seen actual NFL game action in the last 5 years? I mean, how many? So why would you go to a guy that was a bottom-of-the-league starting quarterback 5 years ago and want to put him on a roster right now? Take a precious NFL quarterback roster spot and give it to a guy that you've got to wonder, is he truly sold on being anything other than than a social justice activist? That's one thing. The other thing is, and let us not forget, the grifting con man hypocrite known as Colin Kaepernick just called the NFL a bunch of slavers just what? Sometime in November of last year. And this hypocrite wants back in the NFL to play. I mean, you want to talk about self-exposing yourself? And like I said, there's a lot of black people that don't buy into Kaepernick either. Just look at Antonio Brown. Just look at Sean Merriman. There's been guys that have come out. Pac-Man Jones came out. They don't buy it. They don't buy his activism. It was a grift. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Peace. I'm out. Till next time, Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.